Nice to see you again. It's been a few weeks since we last met.
Yeah.
And sorry, I don't think we've met before.
Julie.
Pleased to, and are you?
Wife.
Pleased to meet you both.
Thank you.
I'm Dr. Firth, and
hello.
As I say, David and I have met on several occasions in the past, but it's been a few weeks. So, tell me, how are things?
Just getting more kind of stressed and tired with it all at the minute, really. I've made a note of a few kind of things that I pointed out, because you suggested, didn't you, that I kind of write things down, because my memory just is kind of all over the place at the minute, I suppose. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to go through some of the points of what I've come up with, really, over the last few weeks?
Yeah, I think that'd be really useful. It's very helpful that you've kind of obviously put a little bit of work in before you've come along, so that we can make the best.
I just forget, don't I? I'll say something to you, and then, like, I've seen you previously, and I go home and she'll say, "Well, did you mention that?" And I go, "Oh no, I forgot."
It's got worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
So I should make a point of writing down what the issues are, you know. So
that'd be great.
all right?
If we can
I'll just put them on my phone, actually, because a little memory thing, so, you know, like you do. Generally it's the tiredness issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, like, you could be a bit annoyed, doesn't it? Because, like, especially in the middle of the day, I'm always having a kip, aren't I?
You don't seem to be able to do much, really. You know, having gone back to work part-time, you know, the other half, when you should be sort of, you know, doing normal things, you're resting, sleep. Or...
Sort of 2 o'clock every day, innit? I'm kind of...
Yeah.
You know, by the time doctors comes on, I'm asleep. You know, it's one of them. I'm gone. So that's a concern. That's just got worse, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
More than anything. Do you want me to mention?
Yeah, it'd probably be helpful if we can go through the list of things just quite briefly, really, and then if we focus down on some of the main issues, that might be a good use of the time that we've got today. So, do you want to kind of fill me in on?
Yeah, yeah. Like I mentioned before, about the memory and stuff, and that's why I've written things down.
Okay, so there's the tiredness aspect that you've mentioned, and then the second thing is, you know, the memory side of things. Yeah. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about today?
Yeah, there is really. I mean, one of the things we've noticed is it's my appetite, really. I'm just not hungry, you know. For no reason, I might not have eaten hardly anything all day and I'm still not hungry.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered.
Well, you're very fatigued, and it's just, you know, really sort of slow. Everything just to slow down. It feels like what it was, you know, 3 years ago, and you know, and we kind of hit a good point then, in where, you know, and it got better quicker. It seemed to sort of get better, but now it's just getting worse.
So, obviously, I'm picking up from the account, really, that things have changed over the last few months. I know when we met previously, you'd made real improvements, and your energy levels had increased and things. And I know you've now gone back to work. What's really changed over the last few months? Is there anything else that you can put your finger on?
Not there's anything particularly changed, it's just things have got worse as regards me sleeping during the day.
Yeah, yeah. You sleep a lot, though, and it just can't do anything. You know, you go to work and then you come back and it's like you might as well not be around.
And I suppose at night as well, when I go to sleep, then, as much as tired as I am, I don't get a proper night's sleep sometimes. Then you wake up and... Because, like anybody, for the early night, if you sleep too much in the day, sometimes you don't sleep right at night, do you? It's kind of...
You're tossing and turning quite a lot as well, then, at night.
Yeah,
that can sometimes make it difficult within relationships as well, obviously. Yeah. In terms of waking
people.
Yeah, I don't get a great night's sleep, but...
I may, you know, here and everywhere.
For me, I just want him to get back to how he was. It seemed to be getting better, and now it's just... You know, gone back.
Yeah, it's horrendous, really. Just like whacked out all the time. You know, I've thought I'd try and up the exercise sometimes as well. At times, you know, I'm a bit more energy, but it doesn't do any good. You know, so I'm just even more tired afterwards.
It sounds as if some of the techniques that we may have talked about in the past, about the the kind of grading your activity and gradually building up as you feel able, and really kind of being quite strict with yourself in some ways, and planning your activities in advance. It sounds like some of those things might have kind of fallen by the wayside going back into work now, and maybe having lost a little bit of your own control, because I know that's kind of what worked for you well in the past.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess what we could maybe do to go forward is to dig out some of the kind of old literature, the leaflets and things that we used in the past, to revisit and say, well, what's going on day to day? Maybe look at the activity diaries again, and to see where the kind of, now that you're back in work, where the stumbling blocks are coming, and you've mentioned the housework, and I know kind of doing things in terms of planning to do 15-minute chunks of housework rather than thinking I'll do an hour's worth of housework and then managing half an hour and feeling so being quite structured with that may well be a helpful step. So if we could maybe plan to do that, I can get the literature for you again, the same diaries that we used last time, and then maybe if we kind of, it's something that you could work through together in terms of looking at what's important to you as a couple as well, to try and kind of get that control back for you.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah, let's have a look at that then. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.